get along game. Go along, 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 get along game. Mama's cooking. Go along, get along game. Mama's cooking. Go along, get along game. Go along, get along. Go along, get along. Go along, bear with me, class. Get along. Go along, get along. Go along, get along, man. Go along, get along. Go along, get along. Bear with me, class. Go along, get along, man. 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 Mama's cooking. Go along, get along, man. Mama's cooking. All the gatekeepers say. Go along, get along. Go along, get along. Go along, bear with me, class. Get along. Go along, get along. Go along, get along, man. Go along, get along, game is real.
Go along, get along, gang. Say,
Go along, get along, game is real.
There's no go along, get along, gang.
Go along, get along, game. Say,
Go along, get along, gang is real.
Go along, get along, game. Go along, get along, game.
Go along, get along. Go along, get along. Bear with me, class. Go along, get along, gang. Go along, get along.
Go along, get along. Go along, get along. Go along, bear with me, class. Get along. Go along, get along. Mama's cooking. My mama's cooking. Why? Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Why? Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. There's a new sheriff in town, bitches. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. 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 Fuck you talking about, nigga. My mama's cooking. My mama's cooking. My mama's cooking. Bitch, you can't do it. I'm gonna get a beat to that. Bitch, you can't do it. Bitch, you can't do it. Bitch, you can't do it. I'm gonna slow it down for the Texan nigga. Bitch, you can't do it. Bitch, you can't do it. Bitch, you can't do it. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Why? Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Get a little taste of mama's cooking.
I just have one thing to say. Hang on here.
Black, you ain't black. Black leadership. 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 You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't 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 black. I want black. Trump. You ain't black. Racism. You ain't black. Charlemagne. You ain't black. Essential workers. You ain't black.
I'm black.
You ain't black.
Why not?
You ain't black.
Come on, guys. I'm Black Dana.
Come on, man. You ain't black. Blacks. You ain't black. Dr. King. You ain't black. This virus. You ain't black. Come on, man. You ain't black. A disproportionate amount of them ain't black. Ain't black. Now people recognize that you ain't black and you ain't black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't 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 black. I want black.
I tell you what, if I had to tell them any one of these people, I'd be
Black.
What's up, good people? Boy, it's been a long day, boy. Lord have mercy. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. But it's all good. What a day the Lord has made. Let's turn up. I was supposed to go to sleep, but the AC went out. It was frozen. So I called the AC guy over here. He said the line froze up. You kept it too cold. But it was hot out here in the sun, so I kept it cold. So I got to make sure this shit thaw out. And then after it thaw out, they going to put some Freon in. So we good. We good. Under the fan is hot out here. But man, it's a great day, even though so a little hiccups happen. We got the Airbnb. We put it up today. Yesterday, and it'll be live tomorrow. So I put the pictures on Facebook though. If y'all want to go on my Facebook and see it, I don't think I got access to my Facebook over here. Not sure. Let me see. Facebook. Do I gotta sign in over here? Or am I already here? I'm here already. Don't allow. Oh, when the Saints. Somebody say pop quiz. Yeah, pop quiz going on, Jack. Man, I had a Negro, and if you in the chat, Negro, hey, Negro. I don't want to get to the YouTube guidelines. So, Negro, African American, brother, if you will. You had a black emoji. You should probably hit the link. We should have a conversation because you a crybaby. You cry too hard for LeBron. I made one little thing. LeBron probably don't even shop at McDonald's. Yeah, LeBron probably don't even shop at McDonald's. I mean, at Walmart. And you up here crying. You stop all that crying, boy. So, yeah, man, he go to pictures. You know, everybody been asking me, where the pictures at? Where the Airbnb live at? I'm like, shut up, punk. I can promote it myself, you know? I don't need nobody help promoting. I want to get it right. So I think we got it right. I think we got the pictures up. And I think it looks good. Let me make it full screen. I think we got the pictures up, and I think they look dang on delicious. And these are just some of the pictures are not. These are not professional pictures. These are the professional pictures. This one is a professionally taken picture. This one is a picture I took. Oh, I had a guy take. Hey, I had a guy take these for me. This one's a professional picture. I put that big ass the plug on there. Yeah, man. So for all the people, you know, they were so waiting on the Airbnb to go up. I don't know why, but they was waiting. But it is up. It is up. Yeah, it is up. Yeah, we just wanted to make sure everything was everything. And this picture right here is just pictures that I took. This is a professional picture. This is not a picture that I took. I can't make no picture look this clean. Yeah, but I think it came out nice, man. Man, they got to tag me on Instagram. If you rent the house, you got to tag me on Instagram. I'm going to have my Instagram right there by the Drunken Monkey. And when you partying and you hanging out, you got to make sure you tag a bus. Yeah, this is a professional picture. I couldn't do that either. But y'all make sure y'all tag a bus if y'all stay there. Y'all see this part right here along this fence? See where the part where the green gate is? I'm going to build an area. We're going to build a stand, and we're gonna have a 86-inch TV right over there where that part is by the gate. There's gonna be an 86-inch TV, so people can put. I'm not encouraging you, but you can bring some lawn chairs or something that don't mess up the dang on grass, and you can enjoy yourself watching college football, your fighting events, whatever else in the backyard. So the last thing I got going up is an 85-inch TV going out back on Monday. We're going to use the extra pieces of tin that I got left over from the roof. We're going to build a box for it, and then we're going to use the tin to cover up the sides, the top, and everything, and we close the TV off. That way it don't get rain on it. Mm-hmm. What Uncle Ruckus hate today besides Gil? I don't hate anything. You just keep coming over here hating on me, Dave. I think you goddamn, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, Dave. But yeah, right there alongside the gate, we're gonna put the little wooden poles. We're gonna have a swivel stand or a swivel mount so it can pull and turn out. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, she took some great pictures. Nice and clean and smooth. Hmm. Yeah, just nice and smooth. And this fire pit is it's called a forge. This fire pit, you can go on forge.com. You can cook on this thing. There's not nothing you can't cook on this grill. It's a fire pit / grill because you can put those attachments on it. And once you put those attachments on it, you can cook breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you want. You cook some eggs on that flat top, bacon, whatever. So this is what I decided to put my money in. I don't believe in money phones, and I don't believe in ever putting my livelihood in somebody else's hands. I know y'all hear me say fuck a deal, F a job, all this. I'll take a deal. I'm not ever telling somebody that don't take a deal or something of that nature, but you should always be trying to take your ducats and create something on your own. And we can all save a little bit. I can save a little bit buying a little less swagger dash. Some of you can buy a little less, whatever you buy, whatever your vice is, shoes, clothes, whatever, and make sure you putting it in something that's yours. No matter how big, how small it is, you need to be putting something into something that's yours. Because, we're not building anything no more. We crying and complaining, but we got to get back to building. We never was criers and complainers. We builders. Now we just doing it for other people. But after somebody stole my money, I realized, I said, man, I obsess over creating business. I don't care how many businesses I'm going to create. I obsess over being able to feed myself. I can't tell you how many NBA players I know that y'all think got money and they flat broke. That y'all think they got this and they got that, but they don't. I don't even like to see so many of my NBA player brothers that have to go into commentating because you're not going to get anything but the same old average Joe takes when they do. They get a guy that has to commentate, that's easily controlled. You never know what that guy going to say. Well, you always know what he going to say. They hiring football players, people that didn't make it, people that wish they was whatever, talking about sports, but they're not talking about financial freedom. They're not talking about, oh, I didn't mean to go to that picture. They're not talking about financial freedom. They're not talking about the things that truly make you free, truly make it a Wakanda, is that's not needing somebody else. See, they never want to get to that part. They always get into the help part. First thing you got to do is help yourself. And that's through education. That's through friends. That's through family members. That's through creating a network of people and not being so damn miserable where nobody don't want to be around you. It's a lot of things we should be working on, focused on. And all of those things I come up here and touch on and talk about. So much so that I got a bald head weasel nigga hating on me. Coming up here talking down on me. But really, ain't nothing I said you should be talking down on. So that's why they bring up other people. Because ain't nothing really to talk about with me. You know, we gonna get to it over here. And we're not saying we better than nobody. We're not saying we got more than anybody. It ain't about that. It's just about the freedom. It's about being able to wake up with a choice. That's what it's about. These guys that sell you this dream of all this money that they got, and these guys that sell you the dream of how great their life is because of the money, the only reason why they tell you that because they miserable as hell. They don't got no purpose. Money has never made someone's life great. Money allows you to be the biggest you want to be. But it starts with you. You're that person already. If you an asshole, you get some money, you're going to be the biggest a-hole in the world. If you're a good guy with money, you're going to turn into a philanthropist. You're going to make sure you're helping people. But it starts with you. Money don't make you. Money make lames. Money make weak people that hide behind it. That's why what I love with the first thing when a dude talk about is his money. I got him. He weak. That's weakness. You trying to hide behind something that they burn every year, that they print every year. It's nothing. Somebody give it value. You are invaluable. So when I talk about people stealing my money, they ain't steal me. They should have took me and left the money. But that's okay. They didn't know that. But now here it is. I'm looking at all these people losing their jobs. Here it is. I'm looking at Denver, people losing their jobs. Colorado, 1,400 people lost their job. Here it is. I've been preaching a message for the last, I don't know, since 2021. It's 2025. Telling people ownership, trading and coding in schools. They don't really like you. Stop falling for this Democrat BS. These people are con artists. When they tell you they're gonna let you make $20 an hour at a burger joint, I was telling you that's just propaganda. They're not gonna beat these corporations. They full of crap. They're not gonna be able to afford to pay you $20 an hour. There's not gonna be no job. They're gonna close. So they had everybody marching and shouting for all these initiatives, for all these sanctuary cities, for all these agendas, thinking that they were going to get elected again. And then old buddy Trump happened. And then Trump exposed the waste, the fraud, the corruption. And now all these people are getting fired because they don't have the money that they had that they were using, FEMA money for regular everyday times in America. They're using disaster relief funds. They're using loan money, PPP. They're using any kind of money they can get their hands on to keep this lie going. And then they said, we got a contingency plan. Once we win this time, we're going to have all these illegals over here and we'll never lose again. Tried to cheat the system, but God ain't sleep. Got all these people up in arms thinking they don't got to work. And ain't nobody talking about all these jobs of these people being laid off because they too busy trying to blame Trump. Imagine a bunch of grown-ass people trying to blame one person for the whole country's ailments. Got all these fake celebrities. I told y'all, these people are fake. And I'm going to keep beating the drum on these celebrities. They fake. They can come up with any story they want about me. My family didn't do coke. They sold it. Go ask the GBI, go ask the feds in Glenn County what my family did, and they'll tell you my family don't do coke. They sold it. But you can come up with all the rumors and the gossip and all the BS because I done heard it all before. You're talking about a guy that you talked about for 20 years as a kid. So as a man, do you really think I give a you know what? It's just interesting how these people pretend to be so strong. You guys respecting people that's too afraid to come outside by themselves. Ain't nobody looking for you. And if you're a celebrity and you can't come outside by yourself, then what fucking places are you frequenting? What places do you go to where you can't go by yourself as whatever celebrity that you are? Because if you're on some type of A-list status, then you should be out with Jay-Z and all his billionaire buddies. They don't walk around with guns. They don't be nowhere you gonna be more often than not. This fake celebrity worship when you don't even see these people. It's the biggest trick. It's on rewind. Everything that we are seeing is you're gonna see it again next year. Guaranteed next year when the media situation slow down, that gap in between the time where football is out and basketball is out, they have nothing else to talk about in the media. So every year they would bring up Kwame Brown and they would bring up MJ and they would bring up some type of comparison to MJ to some player. Guaranteed, whether LeBron's in the league or not, next year, they're doing it now. They're debating who's the best. We can't even enjoy these people while they're playing because we too busy debating who the best. This whole time I've been telling people, yo, man, you got to focus on yourself. Focus on this. And now look, they lied to these people. Got these people. And poor Lil Nas X. Oh my God. I seen poor Lil Nas X skipping up the god doggone street. Now I thought this was what everybody should want to be. You know, gay. It means happy. This guy is skipping up the street, hula hooping, begging a dude to come to a party in his underwear. What in the world is going on? Why this guy had the longest running single at #1 in the history, I think, in charts. And now, just a few years later, he's skipping up the street. This guy is a few years from winning awards, and he's out skipping up the god doggone street in his underwear. Talking about come to the party. Don't be tardy for the party. Man, let me show y'all Old Town Road rapper. I mean, this is what they do to celebrities. This is why I don't ever want you to call me a celebrity. This is why you are setting your sons up for failures. I'm going to go on record and say this. Any parent that put their kid in these little Disney and these little child star type of roles, you hate your children. You do not like your children. There's too much evidence now that we can see. The numbers bear it out. There's too many of these child stars that end up jacked up after they have their little moment of success, because in society we're only going to see them as the kid that they portray. Steve Urkel, did I do that? We're only going to see them as that. If you enter your kid into these child star roles, you are selfish and you probably only looking for your own financial gain. Your child will suffer. If you look at the numbers, they're going to suffer. I know that might be hard for you to swallow, pause, but that's the truth. You look up these child stars, they do not have very good lives. Majority, we're not talking about all. I'm pretty sure you can find one and say, look at this one, to try to go against what I'm saying. But I guarantee you, if you stack up the great many of them that end up strung out on drugs, going in and out of jail, or on some type of mental breakdown or issue, you will come to find that the numbers say that you don't love your kid if you put them in this shit. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. Now you can prove me otherwise, but I'm tired of seeing shows where these grown people are crying about what happened to them as kids in Hollywood. It is not a good thing. What are we doing? All these celebrity kids half naked as soon as they grow breasts. This don't even make no sense. This is a sickness. We looking up to people that can't even walk outside by themselves. Why? I don't respect no man that can't walk to the corner store by himself. You don't believe in the God I believe in. You're not living in peace. Who looking for you? What have you done to make somebody look for you like this? A man every day got to call his buddies to go to anywhere? How, Sway? How do you feel comfortable putting on your boxers, your shoes, your clothes, and you so fragile you don't go outside? You can't be amongst your own people. You scared. You can't be amongst your own people. You gotta fake like you look like people should look up to you when you scared to even be around these people. Can't look up to no fucking celebrity. You not amongst the people. You sell people shit. That's it. That's all celebrities do. Manipulation tactics. A guy get in a beef with me, lie the entire beef, post Facebook dates and posts that don't got nothing to do with me, change the times around, do all kind of stuff just to make it in this world, because he don't know how to create a business and do clean, good, honest business on his own. So they always need somebody else. This is why I speak against celebrity. Lil Nas X, where could he go work after making Old Town Road? Where could Lil Nas X enter back into society as a regular, normal man? If they see Lil Nas X working at a Home Depot, is it going to cause a scene, or will he be able to work? If you're seeing Lil Nas X working on the side of the road, would it cause a scene in construction? Would it cause a scene, or would he be able to work? And this is why celebrities go through mental breakdowns. He caught up in a lifestyle he can't get out of. His own people are going to judge him and disrespect him because he was once revered. He was once, we looked up to him, or people looked up to him. So once you fall from that grace, oh boy, it'd be people that'll kick the shit out you when you're down. So he can't go work nowhere. So most celebrities and people that buy into that stupidity, they'll do anything to keep said status because they don't want to go back around their people. Yeah, they don't want to go back around their people. They got that Steph Curry effect. Shit, don't move these Negroes around me. I paid $30 million per acre, $10 million per acre. Don't you bring these jigaboos around. I love black people when the camera's on, but don't bring them around me. No, don't nobody want to live around you. Steph Curry don't want to live around you. LeBron James don't want to live around you. Hell, Patrice McCullough, the lady who got all the money for lying about you, didn't even want to live around you. So we better start cleaning up our closet or cleaning up some act somewhere that black people don't even want to be around black people. When it's getting that bad, well, Negroes are starting to measure whether they're going to go to the club or not based on how many Negroes going to be there. That's getting crazy. When the first thing somebody black say, oh, hold on, how many of us going to be there? We saying that now. Miss Your Thoughts about nobody, baby. I'm trying to tell you. We starting to say that now. If we saying it, Lord have mercy. This is crazy, man. But this is what they want to tell y'all. This is what's so great. Now I wanna ask y'all, as y'all look at Lil Nas X finna skip through Hollywood in his underwear. What you gotta ask: the who, the why, the what, the when. Who is around this young man that's guiding him and helping him have learned behaviors that got him skipping down the road now? Why is Lil Nas X skipping down the road alone? What the hell is going on? And when is it going to stop? We got to ask the who, the why, the what, the when. And based on one of those asks, those questions, we're going to get some answers. If Lil Nas X was so happy, why does it seem that he needed to be so filled with drugs? It looked like he was on a bunch of drugs, if you ask me. Okay, y'all don't believe me? Let me show you.
X has been charged with battery on a police officer after he was arrested and hospitalized in Los Angeles.
Well, there's video of him, and here he is just walking the streets. The artist, whose real name was Montero Lamar Hill, he was arrested yesterday morning after he was seen in a video first obtained by TMZ, wandering down the street, acting erratically, saying crazy things, and not wearing much but his underwear and a pair of cowboy boots. He reportedly punched an officer twice in the face that morning, and that led to his arrest. Police say he was also taken to the hospital, maybe for a possible overdose. Lil Nas X is still behind bars at this time. His reps have not commented on the situation. We hope he's well.
Yeah, that was at 5 a.m, and he's obviously going through some type of episode of that, whether it's drug-induced or some.
It's 5 a.m, so he was obviously going through something. What is this boy doing different than he been doing? You just seen him doing it at 5 a.m, but what is he doing different? He walking and sashaying around. He been doing that. He just doing it at 5 a.m. This is probably not his first time on drugs. So what is he doing different? This is what we've been calling out the whole time. The kid did a video and slid down to the devils, you know what? And the only time you think something going wrong is that he's walking up the street in his underwear. You don't think nothing went wrong when he was sliding down a pole in the video to the devils, you know what? You didn't think God was going to have. God said he's a vengeful, he's a jealous God. You don't think that made God jealous? that a man would depict images that you clowns will send to schools to go trick the minds of children, that the algorithm on YouTube had it where you can type in Lil Nas X and it would come up as a child, like a child song. You think God sleep? You don't think he saw that just because you got money? Are you nuts? You don't think God is going to punish this boy for the things that he's been doing? Are you nuts? Y'all are absolutely crazy thinking that there's not going to be some punishment for this disrespect that you've been doing to these kids. Absolutely crazy. Holding jobs over people's head based on if they say something about this crap. Shutting down YouTube pages. Nobody said nobody care nothing about if you gay or not. But I absolutely, and everybody else do, care when you go down to bothering children. Children should not be sexualized. They shouldn't have nobody around them, female, gay, whoever, that's talking about sex. They are too young and it's inappropriate for them to worry about sex. This is the problem. Y'all want to say he got a problem now that he walking up the street in his underwear, but it was no problem for him to slide down the devil's you know what with all the kids liking this dude. Y'all want to talk about role models, so let's see. We have a guy that's sliding down to the devil, and we think that that's the guy should be a role model for children. Yeah, right. God ain't sleep. He ain't through with him yet.
Type of other mental.
Yeah,
issue.
not good. We wish him well.
Yeah, that ain't mental. It was mental to think that God was asleep. That's what was mental. To think you just gonna play with God like that, play with the innocent, the young minds, trying to switch them before they even hit puberty, doing all sorts of science and sorcery on these children. And you think God was gonna let that happen? Not gonna play with y'all. Now, let's get to some Trump talk real quick, because we're going to piss some people off tonight. We're going to get to some Trump talk, and then we're going to get to why they can't stand Trump and these cities that's going down the drain because of the policies that's all jacked up. So let's get to this.
And wanted to get in on the action. So he swung by a base and gave a pep talk to the boys in blue. We kind of wish he had went on patrol and made some arrests. Maybe next term. He didn't bring a billy club. He brought pizza. Pies from Wise Guys as high as an elephant's eye.
We're going to have some fun. We'll eat, and I'll eat with you, and we're going to have a little fun. We're going to celebrate, but then we're going to get back to work, and we're going to take care of these criminals.
Just in case the guys wanted red meat, he brought burgers. And they're not the only ones eating good. Trump says if you live in D.C., it's family night.
I've never received so many phone calls thanking me for what we've done in Washington, D.C. from people that haven't gone to a restaurant literally in 4 years. They said we couldn't stand it, sir. And now I take my wife and my kids to dinner. One of them said he's gone out 4 nights in a row, and he hadn't gone out for 4 years.
It's restaurant week in D.C. and business is going gangbusters.
Now, everybody else who see the military and these zip ties, they go to crying. Oh my God, they're militarized in D.C. They're making it military. Oh God. They go to crying, right? And they don't never cry when they see all them doggone angel moms and all these doggone women crying because another one of their sons done got unalived. So I would rather have them jokers up in these zip ties so that they can keep their hands off other people's children. This is what I was saying years ago when we had a guy keep saying, I think not championships round, but something with a champion. He would always say, we got to come together. We got to come together. I said, no. We got to heal ourselves first. We can't come together with this much thirst for killing. We're too sensitive. We end up killing each other. We got to teach your kids not to unalive my kids, and I'll teach my kids not to unalive your kids. We can't come together when you have the men with the mindsets of women. That's what's going on. We don't want to speak about it But we have males that have male genitalia, but they have females' minds because the only thing they've been around is females. They've been around auntie, they've been around mama, they've been around mama friends, and they've watched female tendencies so long that they play those female tendency games around men, and it turns into combustible situations because we're looking at you as a man and you're getting dealt man consequences. I'm not saying it's right, but you cannot have men moving around thinking that they're women. And that's what we have. That's what's going on. We keep talking about we need men to be men. How? When they ain't even being raised by men. And the most scariest thing is we need women to be women. Women now are harder than men because somebody thought that it was smart to raise women to be tougher and boys to be weaker. We got tougher women than we got men now. These girls hard than a mother trucker. So hard is you got to stay the hell away from most of them. It's backwards day. Niggas got to stand behind a woman for protection. Shit, if one of you niggas run up on me, I'm gonna stick a black woman in front of me. You can't touch her. You can't look at her. Shit, I ain't gonna fight and argue with one of you niggas. I'm gonna put a black woman in front of you. That's one of the most powerful damn shit in the world, boy. Us men, we ain't nothing. We don't even fight no more. We can't even fight. If we fight, it goes crazy. How come we ain't got no TV show where men were duking it out? I felt good seeing Aaron the plumber swinging on people on TV. I'm like, yeah, bring that masculinity back. Everybody else get to fight but us. Have y'all noticed that? The LGBT get to fight on every show every day and people cheer. You know, the women jumping on tables, shaking tables, loving hip hop. Men, if we fight, we go to jail. They tell us to kill it. I mean, it's just weird. What's so bad about a man fighting? We can't fight a little bit? I'm just saying. Every show we see women fight. We want to see it. We see the LGBT fight. We see a man fight. Y'all too old. It's always a reason why we can't fight. Y'all too old. Y'all too dead. You don't need to fight. Y'all. I think the problem is because we don't fight. But let's get this real talk. What Trump doing for DC?
Because Trump's been busting up gangs. If it's date night, even better. After a romantic dinner, take her on a stroll through Trump's big, beautiful park and roll around in the grass.
One of the things we're going to be redoing is your parks. I'm very good at grass because I have a lot of golf courses all over the place. I know more about grass than any human being, I think, anywhere in the world. And we're going to be regrassing all of your parks, all brand new sprinkler systems, the best that you can buy, just like the Augusta. No, it'll look like Augusta. It'll look like, more importantly, Trump National Golf Club. That's even better.
It's not just new sod. The entire city's getting a facelift.
You do the job on safety, and I'll get this place fixed up physically, and we're going to be so proud of it at the end of 6 months. But let's say at the end of a year, this place will be maxed out in terms of beauty. You'll have all new surfaces. You'll have all new medians. Everything's going to look beautiful. A lot of your signs are going to be taken down. They've been up for 40 years. They look like hell.
If the cops can lock them all up, Trump's going to Mar-a-Lago the Capitol. Yellow brick roads, new flagpoles. The YMCA plays when you wait for the light to change. On the campaign trail, Trump hopped in the garbage truck and took out the trash.
I know why everybody mad. Trump messing up their stats. Trump messing up the stat sheet. You know what I mean? I think in our culture, some people are competing for the murder capital of the world. I think it's some cities, because I've heard dudes brag about cities being more violent than others. I think in our culture, we brag too much about violence. We okay with unaliving each other. Nigga, I'm from such and such. Nigga, you know we don't play. It's like, dog, you know you bragging that they kill black people in your city. Like, what doesn't happen to us? Like, I just be wanting to chill. I want to go ride my ATV. Some of you niggas too tough for me, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, what is it about you, nigga, that every time somebody say something to you, that mad where you want to hurt them to the point where you don't care about jail, nothing. Just we need to ask some black men up here and ask them, where did it go wrong for you? When did you thought that this feminine energy that you displaying would always want to unalive people because you in your feeling? Where did this come from? And why we don't call it out? Why it's like this? We always talking about the blue wall of silence. This is a black wall of silence. We love killers. It don't make no sense. We love them. How can you be mad that Trump is pledging that, hey, we gonna clean up the city? I can see you getting mad at somebody saying we gonna clean up the city. This is gonna be the nicest city you ever seen. Opposed to what? All of the bummers and the bag of bombs and drunks laying around. You can't get to no restaurants. You might get mugged. You might get shot. So you'd rather have that than a guy to come and say he gonna have grass that look like Augusta. And if you ain't been to Augusta, it's beautiful grass down there. You would think everybody would be happy as a bird in the ray in the sunshine, but no. Everybody upset. They want the unaliving to keep going.
Now he's doing a different kind of cleaning. The media is having trouble keeping up. They're cranky that there could be congestion.
Now tonight, the president deciding he's going to go out and be front and center in this crackdown. What do you make of it?
The Trump show is exhausting. This soon to be ride along. Chris, you have covered the White House. You know when the president moves, what happens? Streets get closed.
People were getting carjacked, and this guy's worried about traffic. Johnny went to D.C. this week. He didn't get his butt kicked like big balls, but trust me, people wanted to. So what do the people in the district think? Here's Johnny.
Is DC a safe place?
No, it's not safe for our communities. So you'll be all right. All my friends in DC don't ever drive because they know they might get car mugged or something.
I got jumped at the corner store right there by the gas station Greenway. Why the is this not locked up? She even pepper sprayed her own daughter, and she's an 8-year-old. What you mean?
We're in a nice part of town, so let's
level.
Wait a minute. So an 8-year-old got pepper sprayed by her own mama? Oh, God. So that was child endangerment and assault. I don't know what the charge would be for the mother to fight in front of her kid. I thought that was child endangerment. And then you try to spray the other person and spray your child? And this little girl gonna grow up one day. And how do you think she's gonna behave? Nobody's watching behavior. We're watching gender, we're watching sex, and we're watching what group you belong to. No one wants to watch behavior. They're gonna wait because I didn't go to college, and they're gonna have somebody with an education come and remix everything I'm saying. We gotta get back to watching behavior. It doesn't matter that you sleep with a man. It doesn't matter that you sleep with a woman. It doesn't matter that you are in this group or in that group. Everyone must abide by the same respect and behavior. We have switched behaviors and what we would allow for certain groups, and people are walking around the world with that arrogance. I'm a black woman. I'm a LGBTQ plus. Don't touch me. I'm a double minority. Don't look at me. We know it. We say it in our everyday lives. The arrogance is coming out. We disrespect one another every single day based on the victimology, the double minority, and whatever else in our tone. We got to get back to common, decent respect. This is why the kids don't have respect, because the adults don't have respect. We can blame it on racism. You can blame it on whatever. When kids go out and act the way they act, it's because the parents are acting the way they act. It's learned behavior. That's why we have to watch behavior. And that's it. This group shit is destroying us. Because we're going to focus on the group. We're going to focus on riding for women. But look, ma'am, you can't see that this woman hit this guy 3 times. I'm a woman, though, and a man hit me before. But, ma'am, that ain't got nothing to do with this situation. This woman is not a woman. She is violent as hell. You don't understand it? No, I'm with the women. We got to get people to stop this tribalistic BS. They're too busy putting boots on the ground to worry about behavior. It's sad. Oh, yeah, all you got to do is make another song where we can shake our ass and distract everybody. We got to watch behavior. I'm glad I didn't go to college because it's the simple things. All this bull crap. You can't get to 5 before you get to 1 + 1. Yeah, it's learned behavior. Where are they learning it from? Who are they around? What social media site you allowing them to watch? In the next couple of years, if we don't start watching behavior, it's over. Because once a child get a certain age, there's nothing you can do. 15, 16, 17, and they haven't got their behavior in check. The only way that they're going to get their behavior in check is a traumatic event or prison. It's going to be too late. You don't want your kid to have a traumatic event or prison for them to learn.
With each other here. We're in Georgetown. Yeah.
I'm suggesting that you leave before I have to get snooty.
Is it okay to walk around Washington, D.C. all by yourself at night?
No, nobody should do that.
I would say for a guy.
They got robbed a few months ago. Then of people who have been shot.
I feel like I can defend myself.
You got your guns.
Not in DC. I wish. Yeah.
Does DC have a gang problem?
DC is one of the only places in America where you will not find gangs.
Do you know which DC gang I'm afraid of?
Which gang?
The Democrats.
We will win. We will win.
We're here at Union Station where President Trump has mobilized the National Guard. This used to be homeless city. Homeless people sprawled out all over the place. And now nobody's here, except for a bunch of Trump protesters. President Trump mobilized the National Guard. He says he wants to make D.C. safe and beautiful again. Was that a good idea?
It's not the solution.
That's beautiful one. Salute to you, beautiful one. Damn.
There's more police on the ground. Could that possibly have prevented you from getting robbed?
No, you make a good point.
Definitely cleared up the riffraff out here.
That's not how you solve crime. You prosecute criminals, you have trials, and
First, you got to get the criminals. He says he wants to take all the graffiti out and make it beautiful.
What are you going to get, Shakespeare? We're going to get Shakespeare to paint the whole world or something?
I think you're thinking of Picasso.
Picasso, yeah, that's who you might got to get.
National Guard don't got nothing to do with Trump. They just obeying his rules.
You're right. You're right.
So,
okay.
I agree with
my husband.
Can we just give it up again for my husband?
Have the streets been...
I bet my life to a leaf that ain't her husband. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that was her real husband. Put a 2 in the chat if that's just a dude she having sex with on the street. I'm gonna put my 2. Talking about your husband. Girl, you don't look like you the marrying type. Come on now. People gotta stop the cap. Come on, man. You gotta say wifey so we can know there's some ghetto hood love. You can't say my husband.
God don't got nothing to do with Trump. They just obeying his rules.
You're right. You're right.
So,
okay. I agree with my husband.
I don't believe you. I don't even think she was looking at him like she respect what he was saying. I think she was looking at him like, huh, nigga? Yeah. I don't believe they married. There's some ghetto love. There's some ghetto love right here.
Can we just give it up again for my husband?
Have the streets been safer?
Cleaner. doesn't feel ratchet.
They feel no different.
People is walking on eggshells. Like you walk across the street right now, you might get locked up for jaywalking.
I jaywalk all the time.
Oh yeah, you going to jail? Oh yeah.
December White, come on now. Come on now. Yeah, beautiful one said they met 5 minutes ago. Yeah. And the only reason why she's standing there because he still owe her $5. Yeah, that's the only reason why she's still around that nigga. He owe her $5. He got to get that $5 he owe her. Chef Brown sprinkling that mama's cooking on late night chef cook. Salute to you. What's your name? Turk? I'm about to say Tart. Turk. Salute, bro. Appreciate it. The hell with that noise? All right now. Donald Trump. Wait, Donald at. Make me call for Donald out there, bitch. Am I lacking because I got the goddamn camera security guard on? I might be lacking. Hold on, let me make sure. That's wild. Yeah, I'm lacking. I heard a little Noah. Let's see. Me. All right. All right, we back home again. Man, this nigga here, man, this dude is a weirdo. This dude is a weirdo, boy.
She's going to jail.
The Democrats say crime is down. Does it feel like crime is down?
Well, we're learning that they fudged the numbers.
It feels like nothing has changed.
No, crime just got more secretive.
What is the root causes to crime in DC?
That's crazy. Dude know exactly what's going on. He said crime got more secretive. Hey, they doing crime like they did the No Child Left Behind. A kid can't read, or don't worry about it, just pass them to the 8th grade, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Then by the time they graduate, they can't even fill out their own application. It's just your name. Damn. Well, I couldn't read to tell me where to put my name. It's crazy. That's what they're doing. They want to make sure they pimp you out. They've been lying to us, man. This is sad. It's sad that we keep falling for this emotional trap, but you got to go through it, man, while you still blind. Kwame, where do you rank Lil Diddy James on the list of all-time floppers? Man, come on, man. I talked about LeBron earlier today that hurt people's feelings. I just said, man, LeBron ain't going to Walmart. LeBron don't give a dang. He probably don't even shop at Walmart. So why would anybody get offended by that? Hey, I don't even know.
The poverty.
Not enough jobs.
Black on black crime.
You don't have like the pickpocketing.
You have the carjacking, though.
Yeah, to my knowledge.
The crime's not a problem.
That was off the record.
Who do you trust to keep you safe? President Trump or the Democrats?
With Donald Trump.
Gonna have to be Trump.
We all need to work together.
Isn't it nice that Donald Trump's protecting you whether you like it or not?
I don't think it's necessary.
The Democratic Party.
Who in particular?
Who's doing well right now?
It would be a white liberal that don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I bet you don't. To one of them goddamn people that came from across the border throw some gasoline on you. Till one of them put a knife to you and do something else to you, then you'll really know. Because that's what's happened to some of these angel moms' children. So while you smiling and talking about you don't think it's necessary, it's been necessary. It's been necessary. Yeah, she don't look like she don't live in none of the areas where this crime and this stuff is taking place. She go back to her life of suburbia and go up there and chill and look down and you know what? My life is boring, so I'll go down there and I'll march with the black people. Let them move in with you. Let them move around you without you calling the police on them.
I think it's necessary.
The Democratic Party.
Who in particular?
Who's doing well right now?
Nobody.
Gavin's on a roll.
How do you like his tweets?
It's funny.
Don't you wish he was actually writing them, though?
Does Trump write his... Actually, we do know Trump writes his tweets.
Boom!
And then you start getting phone calls. Did you really say this? I said, what's wrong with that?
Just because someone comes from over a border, that doesn't mean they are a savage. Who said just because they come from over a border that they're a savage? Anybody in their right mind can agree with that. I was talking about the savages that actually carried out the things that I just discussed. There were some people who happened to be some illegals. We're not talking about people who came over here the right way, got documentation. You don't know what people will do when they break and bend the law. You don't know. And so they break and bend the law more. And they taking advantage of these sanctuary cities. They only coming here for the free money. It ain't like some of these people that's coming got respect for America. They burning the American flag. They just came here for the free stuff. Who wouldn't? You giving out free stuff, I'm coming. You giving out, it look like the land of milk and honey. Why wouldn't I come to the land of milk and honey where I can slap people down, rob people, get free stuff? If I go to jail, they're going to let me out. Why wouldn't I come there? I'm at least check it out.
Who do you want to tell Jesse Waters on Fox News?
Keep the foxes alive.
Hey, Jesse.
We got the backlist for you.
Hey.
You know who I am?
Who are you?
Make some new name.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny. Hey, yeah.
So
Now, what the heck was the dancing for? What was the dancing about? We gotta dance, boy. Lord.
DC let crime go up, but Democrats are so anti-Trump that they don't want it to go down. Jazzy Jellyfish says safety's racist.
Now we are in yet another Black woman-led city and taking over. And to me, it goes again to the level of racism and hate that is constantly spewed out of this administration. But listen, I mean, if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, then I guess it is a duck. So like racism is racism, and you are specifically targeting these Black-led areas.
CNN says,
Yeah, like the black churches that you target, like the black women that you target, you don't even have anything that you running on other than the fact that you a black ratchet woman and that you can identify with the masses. Majority of women can identify with you because that's how some women choose to behave. That's it. What do you stand for besides cursing and acting like a jack? But we know you not like that for real. You an attorney. You went to private school. You just like them kids that used to be from the suburbs that used to always bring their duck ass down to the hood, and hood niggas would run amok on them. Because if you want to see what this about, they gonna show you. What are you doing over here? You not hood at all. You not ghetto, but you'll pander and placate to black women because that's what you think they want to see. And it's sad. I wish all of y'all women would wake up. This is what they think of you. The stereotypes that they have of you come from other women that's playing that this is what y'all are. I bet you Jasmine Crockett go home laughing every day, worth $8-9 million, sitting up here playing ghetto in a law firm. But in front of the black masses, she'll act like she the black version of Jenny from the block when this girl is educated. She hasn't done nothing. She went to private school, educated woman sitting up here playing like she a hood chick. And y'all falling for this garbage. Come on, man. They don't highlight beautiful black women that go get educated and do the right thing. They don't highlight them. They highlight some old, aggressive, angry woman that's in her 40s. I don't think she got no kids, no man, just out here making money, living and acting and talking and moving like a man. And this is supposed to be the new age woman. Oh, I got money. Oh, I'm successful. Oh, I got more. What, you rubbing that money between your legs at night? Come on, man. Jasmine and I attended the same church at Dallas, Texas. Well, then you know everything I'm saying about Jasmine is right. You know dang well she ain't ghetto at all. She pandering and placating to the stereotype of what they think a black woman is. It's sad. And worse, Democrats are just using Jasmine to keep Democrats voting left. Yeah, they don't even like her. They just like these people only like people that can get black people to like them. That's it. They some N-word needers, like urban politician would say. They some N-word needers. They just getting whoever popular. That's why they'll go after rappers, whoever. A rapper could be talking about unaliving people every day. I'm gonna unalive a dude tomorrow. I'm gonna unalive a dude today, and they'll bring that joker in the same room with a pastor, and they'll sit up there talking about we endorsing this person because they're a nice person and we keeping God first. Negro, you talking about unaliving people every single second of the day. This don't make no sense. Ain't nobody real no more. Everybody looking to be somebody else. I'm not watching no damn celebrity. Why would I want to be a celebrity? I didn't want to be a celebrity when I was a celebrity. Yeah. Cardi B, everybody waking up every day. I so wish that Cardi B and Offset work. Oh no, I don't wish they work no more. I so wish that Cardi B and Stefan did work. They look so good together. Ooh, girl. I'm saying, what? Yeah, girl, I hope it worked, girl. And man, quit living through these celebrities. You got a relationship that you need to be focusing on, make work. This nigga been cheating on you every day because you been giving him that lame sex where you turn into the side, won't even touch him, rub him, or look at him, or nothing. Just get it. Faking like you tired. He ain't no bad man. He been warning you all week long for 2 months. He been telling you, baby, this ain't cool. What we doing? You sleep again? You tired again? You been going to work again, but you got time for your work husband. You got time to smile all in his face. You got time to smile and act jipper for the boss. But then when you get off work, your husband can't get the time of day. But then he a bad man if he go get your neighbor that's been seeing him cut the grass, and been seeing him wash the car, and been seeing him clean the window. But every time he asks you for something, you got an attitude. So your neighbor fixed it. Now you want to give him some attention. That's the only time you look at your husband, when you ready to tell everybody else how he ain't SHIT. And the same go for you Negro. Y'all want to hang with your homeboy, want to be at the strip club all night chasing booty. Well, somebody else was getting your girl booty. That's how that works. That's how life works. That's how life works. You out chasing booty, somebody got your girl booty. You don't think she want to be touched? you don't think she want to be touched? Yeah, it's just too many fake people in the world for me. That's why I don't be going nowhere. I don't even be wanting, because everybody want to be a victim. Girl, you know why this nigga cheating on you. You cheating on him and you ain't got time for him, so he cheating on you. Y'all both cheating on each other. But instead of you saying that, you over here lying, trying to be victim, because everybody got to have a storyline now. We done took the fucking storyline from reality TV, and these people are applying it to their life. They really be having storylines in their real life, though. I'm like, what in the? Do you not know that I know you? Do you not? You can have a mother trucker on recording. You can have a recording of them. Oh, they'll come up with something. It's like, oh, that's because you did it. No, it ain't no because of nothing. This whole time I said you did it, you said you didn't. This shit crazy, Bree. How you get in tune with me? So you want to learn the land clearing trade? Brother, I'm learning myself, bro. All you got to do is go to YouTube University, man. Somebody on there showing you everything. I ain't going to lie to you. People don't want to be accountable. No, everybody want to be everybody want to be fake. I can't stand, I love hearing and talking to and being around real women. I can't stand these fake ass, I'm a victim. I'm not aware of my surroundings. Every man is out to get me while I'm dressed half naked. Like, I don't even want to look at them type of women no more. You have naked seeking all that attention, but still got a bad attitude. At least if you're going to direct all kind of eyes and men attention towards you, at least be a pleasant person. At least smile and be nice and invite the attention. You gonna be, that's like me walking through the damn zoo with a steak pent on my back, talking about what the hell y'all lions looking at? Why y'all lions looking at me? What? I can wear any type of meat I want and walk through the zoo. Like, I'm just tired of the effery. I'm tired of la la land. We got to start telling people the truth. Like, dang, what is wrong with you? Your decision making is the reason why you're screwed up. Not everybody else got to conform to your stupidity. My point exactly. Can't even show your followers how to grow. What is wrong with this dude? So I got 450,000 subscribers. So I got to go and get with each subscriber, each 450,000 subscriber, and show them something. I'm so thankful for the subscribers that's in my chat that already got a retirement, a career, and pension. And see, some niggas like you, Dave, I know you just a raggedy troll, but you type of dudes always want to get with somebody else because you don't want to do nothing on your own. And that's your bad, bro. You a man. If you are a man, you gotta seek the information just like I did, bro. So that's a part of it. You gotta seek the information. Don't sit up here and try. I can't get with 450,000 people, bro. Salute to you, Gene. That's crazy, man.
Who cares if your family gets shouted down by homeless druggies before you catch a train?
I've taken my kids to the Amtrak Union Station, and we have been yelled at by vagrants. We have been yelled at by homeless people who are on drugs. We have actually witnessed people do drugs at the Union Station.
I've been yelled at in a lot of train stations across this country that are, nor should I. But my point is, it doesn't just happen in places like DC. So is the National Guard going to go to every 50 states?
Is Trump going to send the National Guard to all 50 states? More on that later. CNN's even upset that bad hombres accused of molesting teens are being rounded up.
And new video shows federal officers detaining a man on the National Mall. We want to warn our viewers, some might find this video disturbing. Watch this.
I don't find that video disturbing. Same thing would happen to me if I crossed the border in China and they find out. Dave, you must don't watch my channel for real, because every video I make, I'm showing you investments. I have a skid steer, that's an investment. I have a grappler piece attachment for it, that's an investment. I have a stump grinder attachment for it, that's an investment. I have a forestry mulching head piece for it. That's an investment. I have a truck. It's an investment. I have rental property. It's an investment. You don't watch me, dude. I don't have to make a video. In every video, I'm showing you the investment. So it's just, you're just slow. It's okay. It's okay.
por favor. Yo no debo nada, papi. Yo no debo nada. Yo no debo nada.
He was saying in Spanish he was here to work and not to be arrested. A person.
Hey, listen. You yelling out you was here to work. How did you get here? How did you get here? That's all that matters. All this, look at what happened to him, though. You skipping a step. You broke the line. I don't get to walk into Walmart, walk out with a pack of cookies and eat, and you catch me eating the cookies outside. And I'm saying, I'm just here to eat. I'm here to eat. No, you first stole. You broke the law. You stole and got up in here, and you getting some of this good money and probably Social Security. No, we can't have you do that. We can't have you skip the line. We cannot have you skip the line. We don't care that you was here to work. How did you get here? And I'm tired of white folks, some white folks pretending as if they love these Spanish people. When y'all tell the truth right after you finish lying. Who gonna pick the crops? Who gonna wash our dishes? Who gonna make our bed and wash our cars? Who gonna do that? That's all you want is another slave that you'll pay a low wage. This time you're gonna pay them. You just want another lower class. That's it. That's all this is. And it's not me saying that. There's plenty of video evidence showing that they said this.
With the same name who faced similar charges had them dropped without prosecution.
Yeah, the charges only got dropped because the victim's mom got scared and went MIA. But what's disturbing about that video? Has he never seen live PD? MSNBC, I mean, Miss Now, is afraid bad guys might get tased.
Last week, there was a call in which it was announced that all FBI agents would be equipped with tasers. Now, that sounds like no big deal because a lot of police officers have tasers, but that is not what FBI agents do. They don't patrol the streets, right? And so that sent a message to a lot of my sources. Wow, things are really changing here and not for the good.
Let me get this straight. FBI agents can kick down the doors at Mar-a-Lago, infiltrate kidnapping rings, and hunt down terrorists, but if you hand them a taser, they don't know what to do? Trump called in the guard to post up in the touristy areas, a good show of force. And it frees up DC police to sweep bad neighborhoods. And crime went poof.
But with the guard on the ground, crime is on the decline. For the first time in a long time, DC has gone 7 days without a homicide. And that's not all.
You got to be me. DC going 7 days without zero homicide. This should be a new way forward. Like Kamala Harris said, a new way forward. This should be a new way forward. Send them sugar. Hey, Chicago, you need the police there like this. Memphis, Charlotte, yeah, we need to get the police around. Spin the block. Spin the block. No homicides in 7 days. That means nobody mama in the black neighborhood was crying for 7 days straight. That's a blessing. Y'all mad at Trump for producing numbers that show zero homicides in 7 days. New way forward. This is a new way forward. Boy, thank God, boy, God stepped in and stopped what they were going to do, boy. Woo. Oh, if they would have got in office, boy, it would have been, ooh, God, they're soft on crime, cashless bails, criminals up, civilians get the beat down. Ooh, I'm so glad. Ooh. Oh. They gonna lock Fannie Willis up because Fannie Willis was supposed to get Trump.
Carjackings are down 83%. Robberies are down 46%. Car thefts down 21%. And overall violent crime is down 22%.
In the middle of August, no murder. That's historic. And U.S. Attorney Judge Janine's the busiest woman in the Capitol. She's throwing the book in every direction.
We are here in D.C. where the president's.
Man, hold up though, man. Have y'all noticed that ain't nobody real like they said it is no more? Because back in the day, everybody was shouting out F Donald Trump, F the police. So why would they let the police stop them? Why would they let the police stop them from doing what they want to do? They be singing on songs F the police. And now all of a sudden it's zero homicide. I'm just saying. They were supposed to keep that same energy. Keep it G. How they say, keep it G.
Surge to make DC safe and beautiful again is working. Last night we had 53 arrests. 10 guns were taken off the street, making it a total of 630 arrests and 86 guns taken off the street. So what does that mean? That means those guns cannot be used to shoot or kill anyone. So as the president continues to make DC safe, we will continue to prosecute the cases, support the blue, and get those guns.
Democrats keep saying, well, crime was already going down. You don't need the guard. Well, homicides in D.C. hit a 30-year high just 2 years ago. So, okay, it's down from a 30-year high in an election year. But did crime actually go down? Or did Washington fudge the numbers?
We'll go to a scene where somebody's shot. There's shell casings. They've got bullet holes in them, but maybe they're not cooperative with the police, which is not uncommon in some parts of the city. And the captain will tell them, hey, look, let's just take an injured person to the hospital instead of a shooting report, which that makes it an incident, not a crime. It's not followed up on. It never gets reported to the FBI, and it never goes down as a shooting stat.
The city.
Wow. So that's how your little crime was down. That explains the crime is down crap. Because none of the people, that's why you got to believe in the people. None of the people saw that crime was down. None of the people saw that crime was down. Only the people that just talk around the situation.
He transitioned attempted homicide to jaywalking. And they caught one guy red-handed at a computer.
Back in May, we found out that a police commander of a police district was stripped of his police authority and suspended. The allegation was that he was going into police databases and changing felonies to misdemeanors to keep crime stats trending lower in his district.
So they were telling us the crime was down, but it's not what it seemed like when you looked around. I mean, even politicians were getting carjacked and sucker punched and robbed. Every night there was a shooting on the local news. How much you want to bet other cities were underreporting crime for better headlines and political props? All of this is about to stop. What Trump.
It was just like No Child Left Behind. They can't just keep putting up these astronomical numbers. It's oof. Not the black. Who said now that blacks? Now that no, I'm talking about now that black. Now that's a shot corrupt police. Yeah, they always, well, not always, because my nephew a cop. Shout out to my nephew. But a lot of these people are corrupt. That's what the mayor trying to do in Cleveland. And we clearly see it hasn't went down. Brandon Johnson just straight went against the ICE and the federal government. He said, we'll never cooperate with ICE. Here it is, cooperating with ICE, cooperating with Trump and what he's trying to do. Got 0 homicides in DC right now. 0. So why wouldn't Brandon Johnson, with those type of numbers and that type of results, why can't you put your differences to the side or whatever your issue is with Trump and let Chicagoans feel what it feels like to have 0 homicides Zero. But hey, let's get to this other video. Let's play this the rest of the way out.
What's doing in D.C. is a blueprint for every other city in the country. Have the guard give the locals some breathing room so they can target the trigger pullers.
We're not playing games. We're going to make it safe. And we're going to then go on to other places. But we're going to stay here for a while. We want to make this absolutely perfect.
And if you're not from a big city and you want to bring your kids to the Air and Space Museum and want to show your wife the cherry blossoms, you know she likes those cherry blossom shots on Instagram. Well, now you can visit.
Look, I grew up in a small town. I love our beautiful countryside and our rural areas, but I love our big cities too. And I want you to be able to go shopping or go and get a nice meal with your family without the fear that you're going to get mugged or even worse, because you have the audacity to take your family out for a day in one of our great American cities. We don't have to live like this.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News.
We don't have to live like this. Let me share the screen. This is a Denver employee describing how she got eliminated from her job.
It's not a city family. It's not a council family. Because you know what? I have created in my life a family that is chosen and that is not toxic and that is scared to speak back to power.
Powerful words from Stacey Gilmore. The Denver City Councilwoman was sworn in 10 years ago. Today, her husband was one of 171 city employees who was laid off.
Denver is facing a $200 million gap in next year's budget. To make up for it, it's also eliminating 665 open positions and finding new funding for 92 jobs. Those
Did she say 695 jobs? Wait a minute, hold on.
$200 million gap in next year's budget. To make up for it, it's also eliminating 665 open positions and finding new funding for 92 jobs. Those reductions predicted to save the city about $100 million. Sarah Horbakowitz joins us in studio tonight.
And Sarah, you spoke with her husband today about the 13 years that he worked in Denver Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, and he's not the only one. As you mentioned, there were 171 layoffs. Now, that's less than the possible hundreds the city told us they expected just a few months ago. It's still having a big impact in city council and some city offices. Now, as layoff emails continue to get sent out this week, Scott says a lot of employees are anxious, wondering if they'll still have their jobs tomorrow.
I was sending emails this morning about.
Salute to you, Willie B. But yeah, man, like ain't no way in the world. Like this is what everybody should be nervous about. Anytime getting that type of call, like, oh, that would drive me nuts. Let's go back. Let's hear what he said.
Wondering if they'll still have their jobs tomorrow.
I was sending emails this morning about the Highline Canal because I was working on the Highline Canal, but I'm off. I'm not going to be doing that anymore.
Monday morning, Scott Gilmore sent his last email as a Denver city employee, receiving this one instead.
It is with regret that I am providing you with this notification that your position is being abolished and you will be laid off.
As the city tries to make up for a $200 million budget shortfall, Scott is one of the 171 city employees that are being laid off this week, ending his 13-year career with the city.
I'm one of the 170 plus that now have to figure out how I'm going to pay the bills. How am I going to, by taking my daughter back to college in Boston in a week? And how do I pay for her tuition?
Monday's layoffs came just hours before Denver City Council meeting.
It is a really hard day as an elected official.
Where Scott's wife, Stacey Gilmore, holds a seat.
A few folks, and you all know who you are because I know you know who you are, said, well, you know what, during ARPA, during the pandemic, we hired a lot of people. And so there's a lot of fluff in our city. Well, you know what? Today, that fluff are human beings.
And Scott feels proud to have been one of those human beings, hopeful for those that still get to clock in every day as he navigates a now uncertain future.
The employees are what make this city great. They're the ones that go out and fill the potholes. They're the ones that go out and street sweep. They're the ones that go out and mow the grass. They're the ones that do all that work that makes our city a thriving city. When we make objects a priority over the people, do we need to reevaluate where we're headed?
Layoffs are expected to continue through Tuesday, and even as Scott is forced to look for a new job, he'll never stop working to make our city better.
This is my home. This is my family. This is my city.
And the great warriors of Scott, he think that's his family. That's not your family, bro. But hey, man, that's my time, and this is why I grind the way I do. That's a rough feeling. My heart go out to that brother and anybody who has lost their job in this situation. It's gonna be rough. I'm gonna pray for you. But yeah, that is a tough pill to swallow. We get accustomed to getting a paycheck that you could use for all your stuff, and then you get shut off. The places that have this problem are the ones that took the money and paid their house illegals. I don't feel bad for them. Yeah. But y'all have a blessed night, man. Hey, yeah, keep God first. God is good, man. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.